On the Bosnian side, 20 points out of their group against 4 other nations, 6 wins, 2 draws, an undefeated record. It's time now to kick off eEURO 2020. It is Bosnia and Herzegovina against Romania. It's PlantifulBat starting it out for Bosnia. And would you be expecting to see them maybe split the reps here and try and switch out the players, or do you expect to see Zeusinjo to take most of the load going throughout the rest of this group? As we see actually an early goal. Well, it's the first goal that we've seen so far today. Is Gojak the scorer, and from the most unlikely circumstance, a corner swung in well, just the 2nd minute of the match. It's an improvised finish, I think, here, Wes.
Well, it's a near post header. You can see there that the Romanian goalkeeper's just inched out. It's that manual goalkeeping. We talk about it all the time, and it's that man Miralem Pjanic who's fired it in. It's a bit of a lofted header finish, and Gojak will be very happy to say that. And as we were saying, we were just about to talk about whether Zeus and PlantifulBat will split the load here, and it may be a case that PlantifulBat takes the lead here.
Well, what does Paneas do to respond? Wants to try and get a response early on. Here is Ivan. And it's straight into the back of the net, up the other end. The perfect response, an equaliser within moments. And well, so far both the defences have been lacklustre, but the attacks have been on point.
Well, we promised action, we promised goals, and in the opening stages of this game, we've got both. It's good bit of passing play there from Romania just to settle or unsettle that Bosnian defence. It's a cute little finish in the end, and again, the earlier you can strike back in a game of eFootball PES, the better. It gives Romania that little bit of a little bit of a kind of a foundation to build on. The acrobatic celebration from Romania there, and we're back level, and not even 5 minutes gone here.
It's almost a bit of belief, isn't it, when you're able to be undefeated campaign for them. 6 wins, 2 draws. They've gotten off this campaign, though, as an early strike comes in with a loss. Good attack there, though. Just snatched at the shot, but we often say, Wes, whether it's eFootball Pro or whatever competition we're commentating on, we like to see players take those type of chances and take a shot on early, because oftentimes it can actually lead to a mistake. And look at this, PlantifulBat has just absolutely stolen the ball back. The referee has adjudged it to be unfair, though, so this one will be ruled out.
Yeah, you can see he's just trying to work his way into that kind of area. It's just his players don't seem to be kind of following his commands, but you can also see the game plan from Bosnia at the moment. It's get it up to Zeusinjo, try and get it knocked down, try and force an opportunity down the other end of the pitch. It's good passing play here.
Zeusinjo with the finish. The Bosnian fans in the stadium silenced. And after going down 1-0 in just the 2nd minute of the match, Romania have fought back, and now they have a lead of their own. You'd have to say, Wes, probably poor marking, poor closing down from Bosnia, but take nothing away. That was a great finish, and maybe one on the shortlist for the Sokar goal of the day.
Yeah, definitely. It was a little bit of a defensive breakdown from Bosnia, but it does not take away from the passing move there from Paneas. It's a great passing move, and again, pulling the trigger when you have that opportunity on. We sometimes see it in eFootball PES that players, they want that 100% opportunity, that guaranteed goal instead. We've got a little bit of a risk taker in Romania, which I'm pretty much a fan of in terms of play style on PES. So really good goal there.
So pressure now on to Bosnia and Herzegovina. Reminder, we play 2 games of PES, and it's an aggregate score, no away goals. It might come all the way through to Zeusinjo here. Won't get to
press this game for a 3rd goal.
Be interesting to see as well the personnel switches we of course have in the wings, waiting for both these nations. Extra players in the squad. Paneas, though, might go for 3. And it's now a 2-goal cushion. It's Ivan again. 2 goals for him. 3-1 to Romania. Another well-worked goal.
It's not just one candidate for SoCal goal of the day. There's 2. Really good passing move and found a bit of a free man in the middle in Ivan. And again, it was just a slot across the box. And it's a wonderful finish. And Romania kind of throwing...
Mike is... Well, he's on his last legs. We're into the first of 2 minutes added on. Chance for a late goal here. Swung in from the corner, straight into the hands of the keeper. And, well, it's disappointing, really, for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Romania will be the winners in a 3-1 fashion of this first leg. And not what we were expecting to see out of the Group C champions. Nations in this group, Spain and Germany. But certainly not the result that either of these nations would have wanted. They would have at least wanted to give them a fighting chance in that next round where either Spain or Germany will be facing elimination alongside them.
Yeah, you want to give yourselves the best opportunity to get through. And no sooner do we say that, we see 2 personnel switches. Irma's in for Romania, Zeus is in for Bosnia. So, I mean, you can see how much this is going to mean to the 2 of these guys. And it won't have been the first time that they'll be playing against each other.
Oh, chance there for Puskas. And Romania now playing in front of their home fans. As the side switch, it's another early goal. And it's, I counted about 4 passes there, whereas could have been even less, straight from what was essentially a kick from the goalkeeper into the back of the net.
Yeah, it's very much Route 1 football. You know, an offside call down one end, it presents you with an opportunity to put it into a dangerous area. And you know, you win the flick down, you win the knockdown, and an opportunity can present itself. And again, Irma was not taking any chances there, sticks it home, and again puts Romania in even more of a controlling position of this series.
Yeah, Irma really looks to be pushing the pace here, goes for a chip. Just, again, cannot seem to get anything going. Now a potential counter here. Here is the goal scorer. Irma coming forward now once again. Chip Chu into Ivan, who skips past the challenge of the defender. Real chance now for Romania. Well, a wonderful save to push it over the bar, but Romania in the ascendancy. Bosnia nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, Bosnia almost the prophets of their own downfall there. It was a good sliding jump. Irma's going to have to do something different here.
Will be an in-swinger looking for the far post. Headed back in. Oh, there's a collision there in the box, but the referee, I don't think, has seen anything wrong with it. I think he'll bring it back now. I think Ivan there just coming in slightly too...
You're going to have to change up your tactics, because you can see the kind of the game plan that Romania are employing here. It's going to be a case of keep the ball, possession is king, and, you know, Zeus is going to have to make some type of alteration, maybe get a goal early doors, and then, you know, who knows what happens from there. But
oh, look at this. Puskás has a real chance here to make it 5, and it's in. 5-1. Irma is on fire. I mean, it was a deflection off to the centre-back, and, well, Zeusinjo has tried to gamble one way with the manual goalkeeping, but Irma has just struck it into the back of the net on the other side.
Well, that type of ball from Romania, it's what I like to call out of hope rather than expectation. You know, you hope to try and get it through the line. You hope to try and...
Bosnia in deep, deep water, facing elimination, unless they get themselves some goals very soon. Gojak now into Pjanic, and it's these really ambitious balls that seem to be coming off for Romania more than they are for Bosnia at the moment. Just want to see Zeusinjo maybe work this into a bit of a better position. Here's a chance though. Cordro through 1-on-1. Goalkeeper coming very early. And well, I'm going to have to see that one again. It was a good rush by the goalie really, but was there contact? We'll come back to that in just a moment. Puskás in through to Ivan! It's 6. 6-1 now. And just as there was a chance up the other end, Irma slams the door shut with another goal. It's 3-0, it's 6-1. Is it game, set and match?
I think so from here. I think Romania are absolutely on fire here. You can see it's the
stages. This was always going to be a tough group with the likes of Spain and Germany flanking these two teams, but Bosnia will be bitterly disappointed as Irma tries to make it 7. It's 7-1. Puskas with the hat-trick. The match ball goes to that man. And while it's all smiles for Zeusinjo in the player image in the bottom right, it's all gone wrong for Bosnia and Herzegovina.
We just saw there from Zeus, he had a very easy square ball on, and he said he goes trying to launch it up the field, but Irma's counter-attack, again, as soon as he knows that ball is up for grabs, he knows where the rest of the play today, or at least so far that we can see, has been incredible. If they can mimic this type of performance. Oh, what a finish.
Oh, wow. We said it was for a consolation, maybe for a bit of pride, but Pjanic has stuck that one in the top corner. Caught us off guard, Wes, but it was a tremendous finish, and wow, that free kick is a beauty.
That is an unbelievable hit. That is a thunderbolt and a potential SoCal goal of the day. It's an absolute hit. It's straight as an arrow, and it just flies into the back of the net.
Well, it caught us off. Hadji. Oh, look at this. So much space here for Irma. Could make it 8. It's the cherry on the cake. 5-1. 8-2. It's another maybe defensive mistake from Zeus. I mean, maybe we can't judge his gameplay based on the fact he is 7-2 down, make it 8-2 now, but it just seems to be a repeat of the same goal for Bosnia and Herzegovina that will spell their elimination from Group A.
It's very much the centre-back pairing of Bosnia would be under an inquest after this. The way that that kind of middle ground of the Bosnian defence has been kind of just completely bulldozed by a Romanian side. You know, questions have to be asked with the tactical setup. Questions have to be asked with the game plan, but they'll have plenty of time to talk about that because they won't be a part of eEURO 2020 for much longer.
Well, Irma wants 9. Game's not over just yet. Hadji's in the box. Dealt with. But unfortunately for Bosnia and Herzegovina, they've been dealt with. Romania win 8-2 to keep their dreams alive here in Group A.
Riot, they were going to. I mean, you can see there the stats brought up here. As you can see, you know, possession was quite even, but the shots, it was just raining on that goal from Romania. The only shot was Bosnia's free kick. You know, that in itself tells a lot of the story.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, 10 shots is just not a statistic that you want going against you, especially when you enter the second leg, being down 2 goals. So really, really clinical. I suppose you could say from Bosnia and Herzegovina, considering, you know, they scored 100% of their shots, but